Ahoy, this is Zdenka. I really wanted this. I mean, honestly, I really wanted this. I knew about this product. We've seen some of the stuff online already about it, but I didn't know all the details. The reason I needed this is because I live in a small town. We have an airport here, so using drone is out of question. I would have to go somewhere outside. And I wanted something different other than drone to spice the content a bit, get different footage. This is it. Let's review Insta360 ONE Twin Edition. And right at the beginning, I'm going to say that this is not a sponsored video. However, Insta360 provided this product for a review. What is it exactly? The Insta360 ONE Twin Edition is one of the main configurations of this action camera system, ONE R. In this Twin Edition, you're going to get two cameras. One is 4K wide-angle action camera. Another one is 5.7K dual-lens 360 camera. Next is the core module, which is, as they say, the brain of this whole thing. This is where the screen is. You put the memory card in, you charge it. This is where you attach the camera module to. And lastly, we have the battery base, which will connect it all together. What is nice is that you can get few batteries, charged, ready to go, and throughout the day you just pop in a fresh one whenever you need to. It is 1190 mAh battery and can be charged via USB-C type cable. What also comes in the package is cover for 360 camera module, cage so you can attach it to anything, invisible selfie stick, charging cable, manual, and a few other goodies. It is a very powerful professional system. And I also received this giant 300 centimeters long invisible selfie stick. We are going to have some fun in this video. What is not included is the memory card, so you need to get micro SD card. Let's start with the cameras first, and let's get a little bit technical. The first module is an action camera with wide-angle lens, 16.4 millimeters, and it films in 4K. Here is the video resolution you get with this camera and frame rates. It takes photos in RAW or JPEG. Video format is INSV or MP4. According to their notes, the INSV video format will be changed to MP4 in firmware update 1.2.16 and later. So it is going to be only that MP4. Video coding is H.264. It weighs 121 grams. And runtime at 60 frames per second in 4K is 70 minutes with single battery charge. Both of these cameras have 100 megabits a second bitrate, and with the help of 6-axis gyroscope, the video is very steady. This whole unit is waterproof, can be placed in the water up to 5 meters as it is, and also can be used in temperatures ranging -20 to 40 degrees Celsius. If you want to film yourself, then you attach the action camera this way. Basically, you're keeping the screen and the camera to yourself. Now, if you're filming ahead of you, all you have to do is switch the camera, turn it the other way. So now the camera is facing forward, but you're keeping the screen to yourself. Because this is a module system, the screen is much smaller than you would normally get on standard action cameras. You just swipe up, down, left, and right to get through the menu. In photo mode, you get standard photos, HDR photos, burst, interval photos, and night shot. You can shoot in automatic mode or in manual mode. Video mode offers standard video, HDR video, time-lapse mode, time shift mode, and there is also star-lapse mode and place where you can create your own custom preset. The camera has built-in stabilization. Once you export the video to Insta360 App or Insta360 Studio, which is desktop version, you can apply flow state stabilization there. So how is the sound with this system? The microphone is placed in the core module, and I believe it's this little tiny dot. So let's test it out. So here's the first sound test. This is how it would sound if I would be outdoors. I'm actually close to the highway. It's not really the quietest area, but this is the sound you get when you're outdoors. And this is the sound you would get if you would be sitting in a car in the city. And this is how I sound indoors in the studio. Let's move on to the camera number 2, which is the fun one, the dual lens 360 camera. Each camera is 7.2 millimeters and has aperture f2.0. Here is the video resolution and frame rates you get with the dual lens camera. When it comes to photos, they are taken in INSP format, which can be exported via app or Studio app. You can also take them in a RAW format. When it comes to videos, the format is INSV, which again you need to export to the app or desktop version of app. You can also film in log and HDR videos. The weight of this module is 130.5 grams and runtime is 70 minutes if you film in 5.7K at 30 frames per second. Let's start with photo mode, and just like with the wide action camera, the same applies here. You can shoot standard photos, HDR photos, burst, interval photos, and night shot. In video mode, you can do standard video, HDR, time-lapse mode, and bullet time video, but for that one you need another accessory which I don't have here. Starlapse here is as well, and you can also create your custom presets. With this camera, you can also do 360 live streaming. There is also a free Capture Live available where user controls a visual perspective. I really like the invisible selfie stick. Last 2 weeks, I took it with me pretty much everywhere I went. I wanted to capture just anything. If you're gonna be using the extremely long selfie stick, the 300 centimeters long, you obviously want to use it when it's not too windy. The best shots are when it's not windy at all. The same thing like with a drone. It sort of looks like drone shots, even though it's not. Again, there is the 300 centimeters limit unless you're super tall and you really stretch out. What I really appreciate is that it has voice control. At first, I was pressing the record button to start recording and stop recording, but then I went to settings and I realized that you can turn that feature on both cameras. So you can actually just use your voice to record and stop recording and all that, and it's so much better. My life got so much easier from that point. You just need to be very clear and loud, because sometimes when I was sort of a little bit quieter when I said that, I didn't do anything. So you gotta be very clear and very loud. Stop recording. Stop recording. Recording is one thing. That is straightforward. How do we actually create all those creative videos? You need to use Insta360 app on the phone, or you can also use a desktop version, Insta360 Studio, where you can do lots. You simply upload the files from the memory card. The desktop version is good, but the Insta360 app on the phone has so much more to offer. Because the app is so complex, there's definitely a bit of a learning curve. It took me for a while to figure everything out, and I still don't know everything. I didn't have a chance to go through everything. It will take me literally a few more weeks to experience all that. At first, it can get very overwhelming. There's so much. But then once you go through a few tutorials, you try it on your own, it will start making sense and it will get so much easier. And it is actually a lot of fun. I think the whole app, the whole feature is the main selling point of this whole system. Once you connect it to your phone via Wi-Fi, you can download all files to your phone. So you do need a phone with a lot of storage and certainly newer version of the phone to be able to fully use the app. There is a list of phones on the website where you can check if your phone meets the requirements. And if you cannot use the phone, again, the desktop version will also work. Let me briefly show you what you can do with the editing app. Here is one random clip. First of all, you can change the aspect ratio if you want to use it for social media or video. You can trim the clip, you can speed it up, you can do multi-view at the same time, you can add music, filters, adjust the video and mark it. You can turn in any direction you want to play the video. With the finger, click on yellow plus, and here you can select the view you want at that point of the video. You can choose also the width of the video. You can also do the tiny planet, ultra wide, wide, linear, and narrow angle. Then you can go to another part of the clip and do the same. So once you play the video, you can show off the best from the surroundings. And then you save and export. That's not everything though. You can also go to stories where you get tutorials which are very well explained and easy to follow. Next to it is Shot Lab, where you can choose any of those fun effects. They will show you what you need to do, select, use the theme, select clip you want to use or clips, and it will create one for you with music. Themes have also a large selection of video templates, where all you have to do is select few clips and let the app create final video for you with transitions, music, and all that. If you go to Explore tab, you can learn all those tricks and try to create them. Yes, you can get busy with this tool for at least 1 full month every single day. There's simply so much. You can get featured, connect with community, participate in challenges where you can win points, which you can use to buy accessories, extra berries, and so on. So what do I think about this product? I definitely experienced a lot of positive things, but I also experienced some negative ones already as well. So what do I really like about this? I'm not a fan of mounting cameras and all that. What I really like about this is the fact that it's got this selfie stick. When I was filming in a car, I just stuck it in my purse. When I was walking, I stuck it in my backpack. I don't have to worry about framing. I don't have to worry about, positioning camera and all that because it's 360. I just turn it on and done. Then when I come back, I just choose the frames I like. I choose the parts of the video which works for me. And that's a huge bonus. I film by myself. I don't have any help. So to me, it really saves me minutes. Definitely, I'm a huge fan of that. And it's definitely something different which I can bring to my videos. What I didn't like as much, when I was using the super long selfie stick and I had it all extracted like that, it's all fine. It's a little bit wobbly, but it has to be because again, it's an invisible stick and it's super light. But when you're contracting it, you have to be careful. Ouch. See this part here, it can kind of hurt your skin. It can stink you a bit. So you have to be very careful when you're putting it back together. Also the doors, I experienced it a few times to come out on me and I had a hard time putting it back. So you have to really make sure that it is closed properly. It's not gonna pop out. One more other thing, I wish the screen was a little bit bigger, but I'm someone who wears glasses, but I understand it's a module system, so that's the only thing which can be done. And lastly, the voice control. Again, you have to be very clear and very loud for it to work. I thought a few times I was quite clear and it didn't recognize my voice. So that's one thing which I think could be a little bit improved. Otherwise, this product, it's fantastic. What else can I say? The creativity, the possibilities you get with this is insane. You can use it for any type of situation all the time, anytime. For those interested to see more about this product, the link can be found below the video in a video description. And yes, those are international links. It will show the pricing in currency depending on where you live. Hit the thumbs up if you liked today's video and subscribe to all future videos like these. If you have any questions, comments, or simply want to say hi or ahoy, you know what to do. You can leave it in a comment section below. And I'll see you, my friends, in the next video. Ciao. Ahoy.